Training camp's here. How's it feeling?
Feels good, you know. I mean, we haven't practiced yet, but we'll be out there tomorrow, which will be good. And, you know, you get to this point in the summer where you're kind of getting ready to go. You know it's coming, so we might as well get out there and get to work and get ready to go.
What are some of the goals you have laid out to accomplish during training camp?
You know, I think there's a lot. Obviously, you want to you want to be able to install the offense and everybody get a good foundation and a feel for that. But I think for us, particularly on offense, with just kind of where we are, it's continuing to build on, building confidence with our guys. I think we gained a lot of confidence throughout the spring, and I think they see the possibilities that are there. I think it's trying to develop depth, and then I think probably, after that, it's just making sure our guys are close and they can play together, because we're not going to have a lot of individuals that are excellent this year. But we can be a really good team offense, and I think our guys buy into that. And if everybody will buy into the team mentality, then we'll have a chance in every game we play.
Coming out of spring, at the spring game, could see the up-tempo, the pace that you're going to play with. Did you come out of there satisfied with where you came out, or?
Yeah, I mean, as a coach, you always look at all the things you didn't do correctly in that game. I think we have a good defense. We have a tough defensive scheme with what Billy does, and so it was good to go against that. But we were able to make enough plays that, again, I think our guys left the spring with some confidence that, okay, we came a long ways from practice 1 to 15, and then just the change of style, what we're going to be doing. I think they're excited about it. So it gives us kind of a foundation to build on as we start fall camp. And of course, our guys were able to see again, okay, we have some ability, we have some potential, but it's got to be an all-the-time thing. The consistency level just wasn't there in the spring, and it shouldn't be at that point. So if we can become more consistent, then we got a chance to be good.
There's competition at every position, but obviously the attention is probably going to be on quarterback throughout training camp. How are you going to go through that process, just from a coaching standpoint?
It doesn't bother me. Now, I do have a big room. I mean, there's a lot of guys in there right now, so we'll have to weed it out pretty quick and narrow it down to be able to get enough reps for the guys that are really in the mix for it. But it's wide open at the moment. 6 of the 9 years, I think, that I've been doing this, we've not had the quarterback name going into fall camp. So it's not an unusual situation for me. Every time it's gone different. And you always want to know as soon as you can, but we'll give everybody an opportunity. And the quicker you can narrow it down to 1 or 2 guys, and the quicker you can start getting the reps with the guys you need to get them. So that'll be a goal, but I'm not stressed about it, whether it's within a week to 10 days or whether it's the week of the first game. As long as we get the right guy out there, we'll be fine.
Have you had experience playing a true freshman before?
I have. Actually, in 2006, we played Mitch Mustaine at Arkansas. He didn't start the first 2 games, but then he came on and played, and I think he went 8-0 as a starter in that league. So, depending on who the guy becomes, whether he's young, whether he's old, whether he's in the middle, what kind of style player he is, we'll be able to take our system and not change who we are, but build it around what he does well. And again, kind of put on his plate what he can handle. And the first couple games of the year, it may not be as much as it is at the end of the season, but the idea is to make him comfortable and let him play fast, because if our quarterback plays well, we'll play well.
So in the spring, 2 of the guys you saw firsthand, not as much Donovan, but you did see Brian. What do you like what he brought to the table?
I thought he had his best day of all spring in the spring game. He made some big-time plays for us. He did a better job valuing the football than I think he's done in the past, and really that he did at times in spring. And so it goes back to that consistency level. He'd probably be the first to tell you he still left 5 or 6 big plays out there, but he made some plays, and so I think he gained some confidence. Brandon had a really good spring and did some good things as well. He was very steady for us, and unfortunately Donovan wasn't able to do as much, but he's back healthy. So from Donovan to the new guys, we'll be able to see what everybody can do and try to make the best decision going forward.
I think Coach Edsel made a comment on David Pindell that he hasn't seen somebody that gets the ball out so quickly. Yeah. Are you seeing something similar? What makes him stand out?
Yeah, that was one of the things that we only had about a month to recruit, but when I went and saw David the first week on the job, I got to see him throw a little bit in person, and how quickly he gets the ball out is impressive. And that's a big deal. For any quarterback, you want to get the ball as quick as you can, but within what we do to get the ball out of your hands quickly, it helps us. We get the ball in space quicker. It takes the pressure off our line. I mean, looking at, we had 37 sacks last year. It's not all on the line in those scenarios. So that'll be a big plus for David moving forward, and we'll see how he handles everything else.
At the receiver spot, a couple of young guys stood out and really contributed. Quavon Skanes, Keon Dixon. What do you like about what they were able to bring? And were you surprised at what they were able to produce?
That was a bright spot. Aaron did a really good job. It kind of goes back to last year I guess we had one guy who had over 100 catches, and that's great and all, but we'll probably be more of a team, by committee receiving group this year, and that's okay. And we've got some young guys with ability, but they haven't played a lot in games, and so you don't want to put any expectations on them too early. But they made some plays in the spring game, as everybody saw. So we feel like if they can just keep working, we've got some playmakers on the perimeter that, maybe give us a chance to spread the field and make some plays.